Hello everyone and welcome back to WolfQuest, and we are here with the second litter of the Wildfire pack, who are already shaping up to be a rowdy bunch. Holy cow. Before they get too much more out of hand, I think Pyra is getting a little unnerved and would move them back in the den, because we do have to mark some territory and we should go find some food for them as well. As you can see, they are pretty full on food. We did feed them. Oh yeah, I didn't entirely check to see if we have a runt. I guess out of anyone, it's probably 5F. Almost 5 pounds compared to 6 pounds. Yeah, I'm not sure if 5F is a runt or not. It's kind of up in the air. I guess we'll see if she makes it to adulthood. But for now, we got some hunting to do. We got some territory marking to do. We are actually going to head off. These 2 hexes are able to decay, but we want to mark these 5 before anything else does. And we are almost full on energy. They're not very well claimed, so now is a perfectly good time to do it. Oh, there are some mule deer here. Apparently a den as well. Oops. But let's see if I can actually go ahead and do a hunt here. I don't know if these guys will be a little bit hurt too. We have veered off into stranger wolf territory, but we'll still see if we can do this. As long as we're careful, we should be alright. Although I don't know. Oh, we did get a bite. Is Nimbus? Nimbus did follow us, so I'm not sure if he'll be able to catch up and bite as well. Hopefully so. I don't actually remember what his stat spread is, but she seems to have cornered herself on the cliffs anyway, so I'm not 100% sure it super matters. Yep, it looks like Nimbus is, oh, he did get a bite, but she did manage to break free. I'm just letting Pyra's stamina regain a little bit because it was pretty far down, and she was having a tough time of it. Alright, once Nimbus gets kicked off, we will go ahead and bite, and should be able to jump right in. Ooh, that damage boost, though, to be doing the work. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll bite as well, hopefully. Ooh, can we get another good bite? We got a little slight bite, but Nimbus, I think, should finish her off here. Yes, and that should be enough food for these guys, I would imagine. We'll let them eat, and then we'll let them go and mark some territory, and then we'll head back and see how the puppies are doing. Oh, you know, is that a beaver up there? I think it is. Yep, there are actually a couple of them. Now, that's interesting because Pyra doesn't technically know about the beaver curse. I don't think, though... I don't know. I think she's definitely curious about these creatures. They weren't around the last time she was here, and I don't know that Nimbus has really seen them either, but I think she's maybe a little suspicious of them. I don't know that she'd be inherently averse to hunting them, like, ever, but I definitely think she's... Oh, Nimbus is gonna scare him. He's curious. He wants to see what's up. They are very unobservant, too. He's just standing right by him, and they're not paying him any mind. But, yeah, I think she's curious, but she definitely has noticed these. They seem to have some big, sharp teeth, and they are headed... Yep, there goes one. Oh, Nimbus kind of jumped him a little. And they are headed into the water here. And that's not obviously something she's too keen on, especially because they can dive underneath it. So I think she's taken note of these guys as a possible food source, but I'm not sure that they're her first priority. I don't think she has the inherent suspicion and distrust of them that Blaze does, whereas I don't think I could see Blaze hunting a beaver at all, ever. I don't even know if he'd do it when he was starving. But, yeah, I don't think Pyra is going to be overly eager to hunt them either. I could see her being more willing to under the right circumstances, but for the most part, I think she's going to leave them alone as well. Oh. Oh, the den's up there. I'm going to have to get used to it. It's all green, so it really blends in. But we almost ran past it. I think Pyra is still getting used to finding it. But let's feed these guys a little bit, and mostly more than anything, we want to play with these guys a little bit, because the affinity has gone down some. But if we look at our map here, you can see... Well, that wasn't like that. But you can see that most of the territory is pretty alright. That's bothering Pyra, though. We might have to go... I don't know if we'll have to go duke it out with them tomorrow to get that back, but we'll see. We're not going to handle it tonight because Pyra is very tired, and she wants to make sure she has that energy to deal with any threats that's just a log. That big brown thing up there looked like a bear butt for a second, and I was like... I was very concerned. I thought we had a grizzly just chilling. But I think we're all right. And yeah, I was gonna say, we'll probably deal with that tomorrow because I don't think we're gonna have much chance to do it today. So we'll go ahead and sleep through the night, I think. 5M is just such an absolute wanderer. Oh my goodness. I am so concerned for this puppy. You are going to wander off and find yourself in the jaws of a bear if you're not careful. But we will let these guys sleep. We'll hang out with the pups a bit more in the morning, and then I think we will head out and mark some territory again. Alright, Dawn has arrived once again. We're going to play with these guys a bit more. I just want to get the affinity up. How is that one territory? Oof. Yeah, these guys are going to start making a run for it if we're not careful. And even some of the territory over there is not looking the greatest. So we're going to make sure we howl a bit. I'm watching these two wandering further and further away, and I think Pyra is like about to have a heart attack. Oh my goodness. Why? 7F, do not participate in this shenaniganizing. No, don't run further from the den. Oh my goodness, we are going to have a pup get lost. This is a litter where this happens outside a predator attack. My gosh. Let's just play a little bit more, howl a little bit more, and then get these guys back inside the den as quickly as possible, because I think they are making Pyra's anxiety run very, very high. How did that boosted it some? Let's maybe howl again, or we might be capped out, actually. We might have, we might not be able to raise it any higher. Or I think we did a little bit, alright. Just a little bit more play should do it. Either that or we'll get told that we can't socialize. Look at how far from the den these guys are. Alright, we are on break from socializing. Let's go back in the den, everyone who's very far away. This is the litter that gives Pyra our heart attack. This is how it happens. She is just going to keel over from stress. I am already full of anxiety on their behalf. All right, I guess the howling boosts it a little bit. Does it? I guess maybe it does. I didn't realize howling boosted everything. Well, let's go boost that for real then. And then, we'll go ahead and maybe head the other way, maybe mark some of the territory up here as well. I don't care about that one, but this we want to keep nice and buffed up, and so I think that would be a good place to go and hunt. Alright, this is the hex that is currently a bit of a problem. Oops, we've just gone out of it. I'm trying to find a better spot to put the scent post because we want to put it somewhere that's going to be easier for us to mark, and I think this will be, because it was kind of far across the territory, right where it was before, but now this should be buffed up totally. Now we're going to just run right over here and do some hunting in the area. The other areas that are, or the other hexes that are down slightly, just to make sure we get those nice and boosted too. And then we should be fine, I think. Then we'll be alright. We've gotten a den nearby notice, and this interests me because I am pretty sure, if I can find it, I should be able to. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is actually the second generation of the Elements Pack's den, or the second one. The one that Blaze and the rest of the second litter have been staying at. Not generation litter. A lot of you guys have been like, why are you calling it the second generation? I don't know, guys. My brain doesn't like to use words. But the second litter of the Elements Pack, the one that Pyra and her litter mates helped raise, has been actually staying in this area now. For that, this would have been the previous year, so the year where Pyra had her first litter. It's convoluted. Stay with me, I know. But yeah, so that would have been the previous year compared to where we are now. But it is interesting that our territory kind of coincides with it. We'll have to see where the third litter of the Elements Pack ends up, if they end up going on to do this again, which, you know, I would love to see for sure. But we'll see how it all works out. We'll see where they end up being. Maybe they'll be near Pyra. Who knows? Oh, we got some mule deer. Oh, and a coyote. I don't think Pyra's too fond of that. But these guys are does. I have been avoiding hunting the bucks. I think they're just a little bit stronger. And after... Oh, this one's very low on health too, actually. After some of Pyra's close calls last time with struggling to be able to find food, getting really hurt, she had kind of a close call at one point. I think she is more mindful of that and of not wanting to take more damage than she has to. I say as I get kicked in the face by a deer. But they brought it down without hardly losing any health. So I think she's kind of conscious of that. She's not really marking these carcasses either. The reason I'm not bothering is because they're mule deer carcasses. And so you'll see by the time these two are done with it, even if we take a meat chunk to bring back with us, it's gone basically. Like, Nimbus is full, but it's at it's not going to be here in the morning. It's not going to be here after we've slept. So we are bringing a meat chunk back to the den with us, though, because even though the puppies can't eat it yet, we can feed them and then we can eat it, and so we'll keep our own hunger up a little bit more. That's just kind of a handy thing to do. But with that said, I think we are going to head back to the den. You can see we've marked our territory. It's pretty beefed up. Again, I don't care about this 40% hex here. We can get rid of it. We can let it decay. But we're going to head back to the den and see how the puppies are doing. Alright, there's the den. Oh my goodness, I still didn't even see it. Gosh, I'm going to have to get used to this one. I know we've stayed here before. This is actually, well, not with Pyra, but with the Wayfinders pack. They actually stayed at this den. So, like, it's not that I'm unfamiliar with it. It is not that I'm unfamiliar with it, but it's, I don't know. It's just hard to get used to for some reason. It's a little bit difficult. To remember. All right, let's see if we can eat this meat chunk if I can find it amidst all of the chaos that is puppies. Where is this meat chunk? Oh, somebody 7M, you're not big enough to eat that yet. Oh, I saw it. There we go. Let's just eat that so that we're not hungry. Not that we were very hungry anyway, but these guys sure are. Wait a minute. Oh, 6M. Oh my goodness, he went all the way over here. Did Nimbus feed him? I do not know, but I'm going to bring 6M back over here just so that we can keep a better eye on him. I'm gonna be constantly head counting these guys because gosh, they're so chaotic. I don't know how these puppies came from Pyra. How did this happen? They got all the recessive genes belonging to the rest of the elements back, I guess. Oh goodness, this is gonna be a handful for Pyra to keep up with. But I think we are going to go ahead and wrap this up here for today. Oh my word, I think Pyra is going to start just woofing them back in the den if they don't stay closer to it. Just going to constantly woof, woof, woof. Alright, yeah, we're trying to raise the affinity here. Okay, you guys are going to have den time if you don't knock it off. How are we doing on food? Some of them are still a little hungry. 6F is still a little hungry. Have you found something to be eating? We will, well, no, first of all, I'm going to woof them in the den because I don't know if we have had any predators find us yet, but gosh, they're disappearing. Oh, there is some food here, so we can call them back out and let them eat the few that still need a little bit. But man, yeah, I don't see anything, so I'm gonna call them back out. There's no predator warning or anything. It is still pretty close to when we got here, so I think nothing's found us quite yet, perhaps. But man, these puppies are definitely going to keep Pyra on her toes. But as I was saying, before the puppies decided to go chaos mode, we're going to go ahead and end this off here for today because it is getting to be about that time again. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.